And Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha has dismissed claims that there is a shortage of teachers to handle grade 6 and 7 learners. According to Magoha, more than 230,000 teachers have been trained to handle the competency-based curriculum. This comes as CS Magoha continued his tour of the ongoing construction of new schools in Western Kenya. Raquel Muigai reports.
The pioneer class of the competency-based curriculum, which is about to get to grade 6, will have graduated to junior secondary. The Ministry of Education is in a rush to put things in order for that transition.
So the teachers for grade 6 are there. Teachers for grade 7 will be there because they are going to be trained. Up to now, the government has trained over 230,000 teachers. You may argue that the training is not enough. As a professor of international repute, I will tell you that no training is ever enough. It is continuous until you die.
Professor George Magoha was speaking during the commissioning of a grade 7 classroom in Alwar Girls High School in Siaya County, where he stated that the government is committed to ensuring that the junior secondary learners of grades 7 and 8 have enough space come January 2023.
We have already completed 1,000 classrooms, and the other 2,000 are at roofing level. The ones that have not started at all are below 50. Our original target was April. We brought it down to March. I think I can now be bold enough to say it will be the first week of March before exams.
With a plan to have the CBC cohort of junior secondary school domiciled in secondary schools, with the excess being accommodated in primary schools, parents are concerned about how that transition to secondary schools will be.
How did they place these other ones? Because government is not going to stop doing all the other infrastructure developments as it has been doing before. We are just preparing for the learning space, which is definitely going to be obviously short. 75% of the 10,000 schools are day schools. Are we together? So the children will go back to their fathers. The boarding schools are so popular that it is the space usually that restricts them. So there will be no problem.
With grade 6 learning materials already distributed to nearly 75% of the schools in the country, Magoha states that CBC is meant to cure examination cheating and is therefore here to stay. Raquel Muigai, Citizen TV.